Chapter 32: Long-Term Wealth Building for Online Entrepreneurs. Making money online is exciting, but if you want lasting security and freedom, you can't just focus on income. You need to think about wealth. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you keep, grow, and protect over time. Plenty of entrepreneurs make impressive revenue numbers, but end up broke because they never learned how to manage and multiply their money. Building long-term wealth is about turning your business success into financial security that lasts for decades, not just months. The first step in wealth building is mastering your personal and business finances. You need to know exactly how much money is coming in, how much is going out, and where it's going. This means creating a simple but clear profit and loss statement for your business and tracking your personal expenses. If you don't know your numbers, you're flying blind, and it's almost impossible to make smart financial decisions without that clarity. Once you have a handle on your numbers, the next step is to separate your money into clear categories. At a minimum, have separate accounts for operating expenses, taxes, and profit. Too many entrepreneurs get caught off guard by tax bills or unexpected costs because they treat all their revenue as spending money. A good rule of thumb is to set aside a percentage of every dollar you earn for taxes right away so you're never scrambling at the end of the year. Saving is important, but saving alone won't build wealth. Inflation means that money sitting in a regular bank account loses value over time. That's why investing is crucial. Once you've built an emergency fund, typically 3 to 6 months of expenses, start putting your surplus into assets that grow over time, like index funds, real estate, or dividend-paying stocks. These are proven ways to build wealth steadily without relying on luck or risky speculation. As an online entrepreneur, you also have the opportunity to reinvest profits back into your business, often with higher returns than traditional investments. This could mean improving your marketing, hiring more team members, developing new products, or expanding into new markets. Reinvesting in your business can accelerate growth, but it should be balanced with building outside investments so all your wealth isn't tied to one source. Diversification is another key principle. Relying solely on your business income is risky. If something happens to the business, your income could vanish. Having multiple income streams, as we covered in Chapter 29, along with investments in different asset classes, reduces your risk and makes your financial future more stable. A big part of wealth building is also about protecting what you've earned. This means having the right legal structures in place, like forming an LLC or corporation, proper insurance, and keeping your business and personal finances separate. It also means avoiding unnecessary debt and high-risk investments that could wipe out years of progress. One often overlooked aspect of wealth building is lifestyle creep, the tendency to increase your spending as your income grows. It's tempting to upgrade your car, move into a bigger house, or take lavish vacations as soon as you start making more money. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the rewards of your hard work, but if you let expenses grow as fast as your income, you will never actually build wealth. The wealthiest entrepreneurs are often those who live below their means while quietly stacking assets in the background. Finally, wealth building is a long-term game. There will be years when your business booms and years when growth slows. The key is to keep saving, investing, and protecting your assets consistently through both good and bad times. Over decades, this discipline compounds into true financial freedom, the kind where your investments generate enough income to cover your lifestyle, and you work because you want to, not because you have to. When you shift your focus from just making money to building and preserving wealth, your entire approach to business changes. You start making decisions not just for short-term gains, but for lasting impact. And that's how you turn online business success into a lifetime of security, freedom, and opportunity.